And hello and happy and beautiful and blessed moon night. Hopefully this thing doesn't hit me with astragalus fall. Let's see what the vibe is. Can't believe it's August. 7 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Insane. And then we have the 8 of Wands here in reverse. 6, 7, 8. What's the 7 of Wands in reverse about? The 4 of Cups in reverse. A lot of reversals, right? The 7 of Wands being in reverse. So the 7 of Wands, that focuses on defending something. You know, it's a very territorial kind of energy. It's like standing your ground kind of vibe. And then when it's like in reverse as well too, that can just kind of indicate really just surrendering, or just like giving up, or just like no longer really wanting to, you know, guard or protect something or whatever it may be here. But then for that, we have the 4 of Cups here in reverse. And the 4 of Cups is, when that's in reverse, it's kind of just like no longer looking at, or no longer dwelling on like empty cups, whichever way that may be, right? So maybe no longer defending something regarding the past, defending something that essentially was just really empty, or just lacked, or just no longer fulfilled. You know what I mean? What's the 6 of Wands in reverse? Knight of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and then the 5 of Cups here in reverse. So it's nice, a lot of reversals, but then with the 5 of Cups here being in reverse at the top, right, that's also kind of adding on to quite naturally the 4 of Cups. The 5 of Cups being in reverse is kind of a sense of renewed hope. Same thing with the 4 of Cups in reverse, or just like a sense of acceptance is what I'll say with the 5 of Cups being in reverse. There's a sense of accepting something, and it's like with that sense of acceptance, it's easier to just kind of move forward, whatever it may be here. What's the Knight of Swords about? What's the 6 of Wands really about? 10 of Pentacles. Something that you were really invested in, something that you were, just really invested in, something that you saw as long-term, shall I say. And because of how much energy, time, whatever it was invested in, right? With the 8 of Cups there being in reverse, it was hard to walk away from it. You know what I mean? But with the 3 of Swords, and with that kind of staying put there with the 3 of Swords, perhaps just brought like a lot of despair, a lot of sadness. You know what I mean? There was definitely like a lack of reciprocity with the 6 of Pentacles there in reverse. Something about just like leaving one feeling empty. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles here in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. Love, some kind of relationship. So it definitely did hit me with the out of storage. I'm not starting the reading over. So I'm just going to have to connect the two videos together. It is what it is. What's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? That Eight of Wands in me. Hello? No, no, no. This Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like a slowed down kind of energy. It feels it's a very stagnant vibe and whatnot. We have the Hanged Man at the top, and then we have the King of Swords here at the back. So there is a sense of just surrendering, right? There is a sense of surrendering. I guess what's the Eight of Wands about? Because I keep seeing the Eight of Wands. The Ace of Swords. There's a sense of acceptance of the truth as well, too. The Ace of Swords brings clarity. You know what I mean? The truth and whatnot here. It also, you know, making a choice, a decision rooted in the truth and everything of this nature. That as well, too, with the King of Swords. So I guess where are we going with this? What are we saying here? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What I feel to say with this is, like, just because we, I guess, in this sense, Pentacles, right, investments, whatever investing in, one is investing in, right? Just because we start investing in something and it, you know, pouring into something and it doesn't go the way that we hoped or whatever, it doesn't mean that what we did was wrong or that it's something that we should, like, give up on or doubt ourselves when it comes to. You know, sometimes leave room for expansion, leave room for surprises, leave room for detours. And I'm not saying this in the sense of, oh, holding space because they might come back. Absolutely the fuck not. But I think what it does as well too, shall I say, is when we kind of really hold ourselves down to a certain kind of expectation of this, of some sort and whatnot here, without leaving any room for, shall I say, some kind of mystery or just co-creation or something of this nature, like, that can sometimes lead to disappointment. But I don't know, like, the things that we kind of, okay, it's like this. We might be striving towards one thing, but, you know, sometimes our view can be so limited, right? You know, as we know, it's very important to have that bird's eye view, that perspective. You know what I mean? What might seem like a miserable or just unfortunate detour might actually be the road towards what you actually want, what you're actually desiring, what actually aligns with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, that expansion with the, don't doubt your seeds or what you've been, you know what I mean? Or the Seven of Pentacles in reverse as well too can just kind of sometimes talk about, like, slowed progress. Queen of Cups in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Sometimes things are just simply slowed down to bring us back in tune with ourselves. You know what I mean? Presently as well too. The Hierophant, the Magician at the front, and then we have the Star card here. And the Two of Wands. Embrace and enjoy the journey. Leave room for surprises. And you know, with the Hierophant there's always some kind of wisdom to be gained naturally from any kind of experience that we face. And it's up to you how you utilize that. You know what I mean? Because, like, naturally, anything that leaves us feeling like depleted and drained, that's not what you want. So just trust the journey and trust the process.